Hello and welcome, my name is Zane and welcome to my results from 10 hours of doing the Wintertodt minigame, and this is to ask and answer one simple question, which is, why Fletch? So we did 5 hours fletching and 5 hours not fletching, so we can compare them across and see what the differences actually are, rather than people just speculating for the rest of their lives. So I'm going to shut up for a minute while I show you the supplies and the loot that we got, and then all of the statistics, and I'll be back with you when it comes to the discussion segment to tell you what we should use these results for. See you in a minute. So on to the discussion. Now there is one statistic I do just want to briefly explain, which is the average additional firemaking experience gained per level. Now Wintertodt actually scales its experience rates with the level of firemaking that you have. So this is an estimate that I created from my own statistics of how much base experience you're going to get per level. So that's just how I explained for those of you who may have been wondering. On to the actual discussion itself, and these results genuinely surprised me quite a lot. Because what it shows is, assuming we gained an average of 2.49k experience per level onto our hourly experience from the scaling of Wintertodt, it means that I got nearly 50k more firemaking experience per hour without fletching when you directly compare hour 5, which was the final hour of me fletching at Wintertodt, with hour 6, which was the first hour of me not fletching at Wintertodt. Given the average fletching experience per hour was 16.2k, it means that you should actually only fletch at Wintertodt in terms of experience if you value your fletching experience as 3 times more important than your firemaking experience. Given you're at Wintertodt likely for firemaking experience instead, that doesn't seem like it'll be the case, which means that you actually shouldn't fletch if you want to improve your firemaking experience per hour. Now the argument people will usually level against this is that especially on World 309, it can be difficult to hit the 500 points required for a supply crate with just firemaking only. But I did 5 hours of each method, and I did not gain 2 supply crates or more while doing fletching. I never got over 1,000 points, and when I did firemaking only, I never dropped under 500 points, which means I got the exact same amount of supply crates from both 5-hour segments. In other words, there is no point in fletching for additional supply crates assuming you're using the normal world, because you're not actually going to get any more than you would have got if you were just firemaking. So there really isn't a reason to fletch. In addition to that, what I found is that fletching is actually less AFK and more annoying to do than just firemaking only, because when you're cutting logs, if you take damage it doesn't cancel the wood cutting, but if you're fletching the logs and you take a tick of damage, it does cancel the fletching and you have to redo it, which is a bit more annoying to do. The other additional benefit of firemaking only is that because you're not fletching, you're actually cutting more logs per hour, which means you got an additional 5.5k woodcutting experience per hour as well over the fletching segment. In other words, there really isn't a reason to be fletching at Wintertodt. It's less AFK, it's less firemaking experience, it's less woodcutting experience, and it's the most annoying fletching experience you're ever going to get in your life. So you're far better just doing pure firemaking, as it really doesn't take that much effort anyway to get over 500 points, even on the normal world, which is 309, which is pretty fast. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful and or helpful if you decide to go to Wintertodt. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as always, and more importantly, if you have a suggestion for a future video, then feel free to drop me a line down below and I'll see what I can do to make it happen. With all that said, I hope you had a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!